Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So we are here for another one of our Countdown to Christmas Advent Calendar series, and we are day 11 of the Countdown to Christmas, and today's offering, so if you saw the trailer you'll know that I'm putting something in my Etsy shop every single day between now and the 25th of December, the last day being the 24th. Today's offering are these two little I'm not sure what I would call them really, but mini journal-y things. Anyway, so I will show you through them and then you'll see exactly why I'm struggling to decide what to call them. So these I made whilst I was on holiday, and I took inspiration, and I can't remember who I took inspiration from, so I do apologise. But in the new year, I'm going to do a little, video or a couple of videos making these. And obviously then I will link who I was inspired by to make these. But they just turned out to be a fantastic holiday project. So the first one is bound with some ribbon here, just this pretty lilac ribbon. And what you've got basically is some binding here on the side, which is this gorgeous lace. And then you've also got some here on this side. So what you have is just a bunch of pockets which are forming a little, journal / folio type thing. Like I say, I don't have a name for these. So we've got some lace trim on here. We've got a pretty piece here. And this paper here is from my Victorian Springtime kit. Now these papers in the background, these are, I think, some new papers that I'm putting in my shop. I'm not sure whether they will be in there yet. So they may or they may not be. And then you've got a really big roomy pocket in here. So you can get a lot of things in there. There's also a pocket here, but I didn't put anything in that. So we've got a bunch of different things. So we've got this piece, we have got a little tag there. And then we've got a couple of pieces here from the Savile Row kit. Again, they've been coffee dyed, just some pretty journal cards. We've got here another piece of, faux vintage ephemera. And then a couple of other pieces of faux vintage ephemera there. And then this one here. So you've got quite a lot of, different kind of journal cards and tags and things. And then here we've just got, this is my flea market kit, and just a kind of little fold out piece there. Which again, obviously you could put some, extra pages in. You could put like coffee dyed paper across here. You could play around and add more journaling space to that if you so wished. I do apologise if you could hear my printer just now. It's making a horrible noise. So I'm just, printing something at the moment. So on the reverse of this, you've got a little flippy pad, which has got a whole bunch of different papers, coffee dyed and food coloured papers and what have you. And then you've got journaling space under there because I backed the original piece onto some coffee dyed paper. So you've got journaling space there and journaling space here. You've got some lace trim at the top. Then on the facing page, you've just got a little pocket here. I don't think I put anything in there. So you can put something in there. I haven't. Oh no, it's a belly band, sorry. I'm making stuff up already. So let me just see if I've got something that I can just pop in there now. So I could put this in. Oh no, it's too big. It's too big. Let me just see if they've got any smaller cards that I could just pop in there. Okay, right, so I'm just going to pop this in just so you've got something in there. So that's a belly band. Then the and that's from my vintage ephemera set 5. This is from, I can't remember, and this is from the Junk Journal Basics kit. Some lace trim on there. Now, this also is a pocket in the side. So, again, you can put some things in there. I do apologise because this has got things on the back of it. That's just kind of the nature of junk journals, I'm afraid. So, yeah, this has got some of my Dickensian Christmas stuff in there. So, I hope that that's not going to be kind of a problem for anybody, really. I'm just having a look around because I would like to put something in that pocket now. I hadn't realised that pocket was empty, and I'd rather fill it with something if I can. So let me just see whether I can put this in there or whether that's too big. Let me just tear this down at the bottom and see if it will fit now. I have to tear it down a bit more. Okay. Right, okay, so you've got some vintage ephemera bundled up there with a wax seal. You've got this vellum piece, which is a bit annoying because it's curling over. But there's lots of vintage pieces in here, and there's, you know, some plain sheets as well. So again, quite a bit of journaling space all contained in there or on there. So that just pops into that pocket. And then on the back of there, we've got a little pocket here. We've got some lace trim, a little label, and then you've got a couple of pieces of vintage ephemera. Again, they're from, I think, my vintage ephemera set 5. Now, a lot of these are white on the back because I obviously made this whilst I was on holiday. I didn't have, obviously, you know, facilities or, you know, the area to be able to coffee dye things and things like that. So a lot of these are white on the back. So I do apologise for that. But yeah, they go in there like that. And you can always coffee dye these afterwards or ink them up. And then here we've got one opening, a flap opening the other side. So this one here is a pocket with, again, some bits bundled up. So this is from my Savile Row kit, and I've just kind of kept them as a little holder, if you see what I mean. Then we've got a couple of journal cards from the Savile Row. This again is from, I think, the Vintage Ephemera 5. And then this is from my Vintage Notes, Vintage Bureau kit. Again, you've got some bits that are white there, intermixed with some coffee dye pieces, but that just goes in like that. Okay, and then going over the page, again, this is from Vintage Ephemera set 5. I've made a belly band and tucked into there, just held together with a rusted paper clip. I've just put, again, a couple of cards from the Vintage Ephemera set 5. Again, they are white on the back. I do want to just, you know, point that out. And then here I've just got a little flower. This has been stapled on just to kind of give some decorative detail. That flower has, you know, got bent over. So I just want to kind of point that out. And then you've got a flapping flower, a flapping butterfly there. So that just goes into there. Oops, no, it doesn't. It gets paper clipped first and then it goes into there. Like that. Okie dokie. Oops. Okie dokie. Then here we've got a little pocket that, you know, folds over that way. And again, you've got here a little vintage shoe. Well, a printable of a vintage shoe. Some lace trim and things. This is my Cambridge Garden background papers. And then here you've got a little tag that I made, some more Savile Row stuff, and some more of that Vintage Ephemera set 5. So again, quite a bit of journaling space tucked into that pocket. And then on the back of there, we've just got a little printable there with the Eiffel Tower and some more lace trim. And then here, again, this is that, you know, Cambridge Garden background papers. And then I just made a little, like, flippy out piece. So this is some of the, I think, Vintage Ephemera 5. This is some flea market paper. And I just kind of made it into a little, you know, foldy tuck type piece. This is also a pocket which I've forgotten to put something in. So again, let me just see if I can find something that I can pop in there now. Oh, it's always like a struggle then, finding something small enough to fit in. Okay, hold on. Right, got this. So I'm just going to fold this over and we can just pop that in to that side like that. Okay, that goes in there. And then obviously the whole thing closes up like that. And then here on the side, we've got a big pocket, you know, again, a nice roomy pocket on like the back. You can see that pretty Cambridge Garden papers there. And then here I just made almost like a little mini journal, oops, which I've forgotten now to actually stitch in or staple in. So I will, of course, attach this, either stapling or stitching. But yes, so that the pages are held in there properly. But yeah, so that is your little kind of mini journal with some pages. And then you've just got a little journal card there, paper clipped on with, again, a rusted paper clip. So quite a bit of journaling space just in that little kind of, you know, booklet. So yeah, really, really love how they turned out. So that's that one. And then we have a very similar concept here, but it will be, you know, completely different. So again, it's bound with, or, you know, held shut with the pretty ribbon. And then you've got, again, very similar kind of concept of just, you know, some foldy out pieces going you know, different ways, and yeah, just kind of making a really nice kind of interesting piece. And they are just tied together with some sari silk on the sides. So first of all, we've got this. Now this is just scrapbook paper. These are some flowers from my Junk Journal Basics kit. You've got some black lace, black ribbon and some lace here. This from my Junk Journal kit called Victorian Gallery, I think. This is a collaged tag here with a hot air balloon and then another piece from the Victorian Gallery. And then there, that again is a journal card from the Victorian Ephemera set 5. So that just goes in like that. Then going over the page, it's just been backed onto some coffee dyed paper for journaling, and then I made this gorgeous cluster. How pretty does that look? So yeah, just really, really love how that looks. And then some black lace, and then here this is an envelope pocket. So again, it's just layered up with some different papers. You've got some lace up there, and then we've got a collage tag again with another piece from the Victorian Gallery and one of my number tabs going on there. And then we've just got a you know, flower applique on there, and then just a little flippy pad there, just stapled together with a bunch of different papers, and then you've just got a little flower there as well. So, you know, really nice little bits of journaling there. And then here we've got, again, a rusted paper clip holding on this lovely big journal card, which again, it's just collaged up paper, and then you've got various different elements layered up on there. And then how gorgeous does this page look? I'm just going to bring it up to the camera. It's so cute, isn't it? So this is a piece, I'm not sure now what this is a piece from. Yeah, I do apologise. It's from one of my collage papers anyway, the Victorian something collage papers. So I do apologise that, that I can't remember the name of that. But that's what that's from. And then we've got a flower there from the Junk Journal Basics kit, more of the black lace. And then, yeah, we've just got the journal card held on there like that. And then here we've got a little pocket. So tucked into this side, more flowers there from the Junk Journal Basics kit, another element from the Junk Journal Basics kit there, a wax seal and some ribbon, and then a few journal cards just tucked in to that pocket. Again, some are white on the back, and again, you know, I just want to reiterate that really. Black lace at the top, oops, and then going over here, we've got a pocket here, oops, and tucked into that pocket, again, another collage tag with some of my coloured umbrella printables there, and then a little element from one of my Perfect Pocket kits. And then here, again, I think that's from the Junk Journal, you know, Vintage Ephemera 5, set 5 kit. So that just goes in there like that. Here, another one of those coloured umbrellas in the red. This is from, I think it's the Victorian Springtime kit, and these are from the Junk Journal Basics kit again, as is the label. Love how that tag looks. It's so, so pretty. This is my favourite out of the two pieces because I love these colours together. They're very rich and gorgeous. This here is from my Junk Journal Basics kit, this invoice piece. And this again is from whichever printable it is that I sadly can't remember the name of, but one of my collage papers. But yeah, I just absolutely love how that looks. Then this is my Florentine papers, or Florentine papers, making a file folder there, another piece from the Junk Journal Basics kit, and a butterfly, and then some lace down the bottom. Tucked into there, oops, is just a journal card. Again, it is white on the back, so I just want to point that out. So that just tucks in there like that. And I'm so sorry, I just haven't had time to actually now kind of go back to things and be able to, you know, coffee dye things up. So I do apologise for that. Another piece there from the Victorian Springtime kit, and then a wax seal and some ribbon. And then here we've got another piece from the Junk Journal Basics kit. Now I did actually do this as a pocket, which again, I've now not put something in. So let me just see if I've got something I can pop in there. Is that going to be too big? Yes, it is. Right, hold on. Oh. Just again having a look for something that's going to be small enough to be able to put into there. Okay, again it's white on the back, so I do apologise, but at least now there's, you know, there's something in the pocket. I'm going to fold that up so it just goes in slightly easier. Okay, and that pocket, it's from the Junk Journal Basics kit. It's backed onto some paper from the Butterfly Musings. And then what I did, I kind of layered it up with some of the flowers from the Junk Journal Basics kit. And then here, you can probably see, I've just kind of cut into it here on the flowers. So I kept the flower shape, if you see what I mean, but I cut into it to sort of form it into a pocket. I hope that makes sense. So this all closes then again like that. And then again here, down in the side, we've got this big pocket here, and you've got a large collage journal card. Love how this one looks with a little tab there. And then here you've just got another little mini journal with a couple of extra pages. I will try and put some extra pages in here actually as well. And again, obviously I have forgotten to stitch this since I've been home, so I will go to the sewing machine and stitch this with some extra pages. So that's your kind of mini little journal that's just tucked into, you know, that pocket at the back. So yeah, that is today's offering. So today, the 11th of December, we've got these two. Now again, I'm going to just offer them on a potluck basis. So they're going to be in my shop. No, I'm not going to offer these on a potluck basis. I'm going to actually put these in as two different items because they are very different, and I'd hate someone to be really, you know, really liking one and then, you know, receive the other one. So yeah, they will both be in my shop as separate listings at 2 p.m. GMT today. So good luck if you're wanting to, you know, to purchase one of them. Hope you managed to get it, and thank you so much for watching, and I will be back tomorrow with some more things. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks then. Bye.